Here's what you crack 2 eggs mayonnaise to thicken the mixture, a tablespoon of mix them all together, apply generously all over.
For salon-level smoothness, new Pantene Collagen Miracle Shots. The only hair hack you need. Use Pantene Collagen Miracle Shots when you wash for the chunk-free smooth hair that's always on.
It's time to bounce back. Put your growth on fast track. This is Tessa Prieto-Valdes. It's business as usual. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm so excited and thank you so much for being with us. We are now here live at the Go Negosyo Facebook page for our pilot episode, Business as Usual. We are being joined by, I heard, over 40,000 registered viewers are watching now, and we are really a special day because it is our pilot episode and we're giving away 500,000 pesos. Grabe, sana maswerte kayo lahat. We're going to have 20 lucky winners of 25,000 pesos each. And we are the first ones to magpipili kami ng 5 winners at this sa show namin. At i-announce namin mamaya kung sino ang lucky winners. Kaya tutok lang dyan at the Go Negosyo Facebook page. And we're going to really have an exciting afternoon. We're going to discuss and siyempre lahat ng mga advice na kailangan ngayon dahil sa pandemic. At alam mo, kailangan na we have to give you some advice, and our main objective talaga of this show is to how to be financially empowered during and after this pandemic. Iba na talaga ang times. Iba na ang parang scenario ng business ngayon. Kailangan kayong maging resilient, kailangan kayong magplano, mag-budget ng mga kailangan nyong gawin para lang ma-prosper yung business ninyo. And this show, Business as Usual with Tessa, ay magbibigay ng mga ideya tsaka mga how to be able to manage and really make a profit this hard times. The current pandemic, of course, has shocked the world. Sino ba bang buhay na hindi na-apekto sa pandemic? So now, pero ang mga Pinoy talagang resilient tayong lahat. We will come out of this with talagang lahat ng mga tinatapon sa atin, ginagawa nating masaya. Tapos, alam mo, they were like saying sa mga ibang bansa, they're saying, ang hirap-hirap ng trabaho. Pero ngayon, lahat na ng mga Pinoy nagbebenta ng mga iba-ibang pagkain, lahat ng PPE, lahat ng mask, naging negosyo na lang. So now, we really have to support local businesses. And we have to bounce back. Yan lang ang kailangan gawin. So now, we are going to have a nice, exciting episode as we introduce our special guest tonight. Siya yung Presidential Advisor for Entrepreneurship and co-founder ng GoNegosyo, which as I heard, 1 million Facebook friends na, at talagang it's a very wonderful program. At siya ay ang really good friend ko, si Secretary Joey Concepcion. But also, we are going to post comments later. Kaya yung mga tanong ninyo at mag-type kayo dyan para mag-suggest mga questions na gusto nyong masagot ni Secretary Joey. And of course, tutok lang kayo because we are going to give 5 winners also of 3 pairs of shoes from a local Lilo manufacturer ng mga shoes. Okay, so let's welcome Joey Concepcion. Hi, Joey.
Hi, Tessa.
So happy to see you. How are you? Paano ka ngayon coping with the pandemic and the lockdown?
Well, since March 15, actually I didn't feel the pandemic because I was really involved in all of these private sector initiatives. And
Oh, grabe. And then, pero on brief, yung program mong The Arc, it's so wonderful because it actually, parang lahat ng mga gustong magtulong, you just collectively work in a program, di ba? Can you tell us more about that program of yours?
so Project Arc basically this pandemic was, just going to blow by, and the Philippines will be spared because the initial cases were extremely low. But apparently, because we were not really testing enough, that we didn't really have the visibility. And so then the lockdown happened in March 15, and that's when many businesses were shut down except yung mga essential lang, mga food, medicines, and all of that. And so that was the biggest challenge. How will the private sector deal with this collectively? And that's why we organized Project Arc, which companies who felt the need to, get rapid test kits to be able to test their employees did so, and close to 350 companies joined, and I think even hit 400. That's only those that formally joined ARC, but there were many others out there who are not part of ARC but still went to buy these test kits, these rapid test kits. So that's how Project ARC started, no? And 1.4 million rapid test kits through our system has been brought in. No? That's a lot of money. That's close to
that's a lot of money, and it's wonderful that lahat ng tumulong. And stuff. Talking about that Women's Summit, I was part of that, and it was so successful because I felt that the women entrepreneurs, lalo na, ang dami-dami pala nila, di ba? You have like even one that started off like a cosmetic company, and then the others like small businesses, and they were really so excited and to hear from other entrepreneurs and mentors as well. Okay, so Joey, now I want to know your top 3 answers to my questions. I kind of warned you, so para lang Boy Abunda style ang pagkatanong ko sa'yo. Okay, so the first question is, can you give your top 3 tips on how to start a business? Now that, syempre maraming nag-graduate or they were going to start the business, what are the 3 top things na kailangan the small business should have bago they open, especially after pandemic?
Well, number one, I think the platforms have changed. You have to move online, no? And you've seen that with all the Facebook and the Viber communities. Really, you have a lot of new entrepreneurs who have skills in cooking, in selling whatever. Everybody's struggling and trying to make a living. So that is one opportunity despite all the other challenges, no? Of course, another opportunity is to try to really look at the digital platform, because the shift from offline to online is really going to happen rapidly. Today, we're on Zoom. Meetings are all on Zoom. I mean, so all of these opportunities on digital, whether it's digitalizing money through online payments, being cashless. So that shift is happening very quickly. Social media today is a phenomenon. I mean, the shift from traditional advertising, since ABS closed, I mean, there's not enough stations to put your money and advertise your brand. So now social media advertising, blogging, and all of that has gone up. And there's so many webinars, there's so many shows out there. So everybody now has a chance to create their own TV show, no? Like what you're doing and what we've been doing. So that creativity, if those out there have good creative talent on trying to think of an idea on how to attract an audience, this is your chance.
Okay, what about naman yung top 3 advice mo for those na existing already, like pre-COVID, they already, what are the 3 top things they should prepare for? Like, is it like their budget, or what are the 3 things that they should make sure in place bago sila magbukas or reopen?
The most challenging sectors right now are retail, starting with food, restaurants, clothing, and all of that. No, we've suggested to many of the MSMEs. We have close to 700 mentors right now, mentoring many challenged. They're challenged in tourism in almost every area except for food and medicines and maybe agriculture and selected areas of retail. Just to manage your cash flow. No, I mean, the cash flow is the most important. The moment your working capital starts to turn negative, then you have to consider to either trim out, cut down the rent, cut down the people. But if you've exhausted that already, then you may have to close your store first, because rather than burn everything and put yourself in debt and eat into your family savings, then that's going to be worse. You'll put yourself way back. Because my own projection on this pandemic, it will take maybe 2 years before we really find a cure to get it to, us in the Philippines. I don't know if we'll even be a priority there. We might be the last line. So we have to brace for at least, to my mind, 2 to 3 years. If it happens sooner that we get a cure, then great, or even a treatment will do. So that's one of the strongest advice that we've been giving many of our entrepreneurs.
Yeah, so it's wonderful na parang you prepare for the worst, di ba? Pero you just hope for the better. Correct?
That's
so
right.
Now,
That's right.
how do is there like a formula or a suggestion that you can give to how to budget or financially prepare the business? Like you said, of course, cut down on essentials or whatever non-essential things. Pero is there like a formula that works for you? Like, is it 30% cost or something? What or is it going to be different now because of the pandemic, or the customer nga is iba na, either wala yung customer or we have to find customers? What can you suggest or for budgeting? What do you advise?
Well, it all depends kasi what's challenging right now is, for now, the malls and many of the lessors are giving the rent almost at a very low cost, but that is not forever. No, eventually the rents will have to come back. Now, the challenge really there is that what is the level of consumer confidence out there, and consumers who are fearing the virus of getting infected, are they really going to go and eat in your restaurant or shop? No, and it's a mix. There are malls that are have very low foot traffic, and there are malls that have relatively okay traffic. But definitely the mode of transactions today are really takeout and delivery. That's 80% to 90%. So very few dine in at this point in time, until I guess the public sees that there is a better control on the health situation. So those are 2 challenges. So I mean, manpower and rental are things that controllable to some extent, and also the other aspect is that the malls don't also want to lose all their tenants. No? In the end, if they all disappear, and the mall will not be existent. So they're trying to balance this. So I think what we're all trying to do is to learn through this whole process. We've opened back up the business, the economy in the last 3 weeks. So we're still in the learning stages. And all our friends are in restaurants and retail shops and all of that. So some are doing okay. The luxury brands are somehow a bit insulated because that market has been affected, but they still have money to spend. They've saved on travel, so maybe they're trying to spend just to enjoy a bit of life.
Yes, to get the the savings. It's like, so you think that this is here? I know you said like 2 years and or maybe a year and a half. But do you think people will go back completely or still stay online because they're afraid? What do you think? Anong sa palagay mo yung trend na mangyayari? So parang you're saying kunyari may akong new business, we should already focus on the online because yan na yung future.
Well, I think what's happening ngayon is we're being forced, whether we like it or not, to go online. With no public transportation, what we're seeing ngayon is that it's basically a skeletal workforce in many business establishments. No? And we're now learning that maybe we don't need that many people. So the level of productivity going online has been much higher in that sense because people are able to attend meetings, attend conferences, and without traveling. No? So that's one plus. And to access speakers all over the country, even in ASEAN and all over the world, it's a little bit easier now because all they need to do is just go online. So I think, and people are learning through the barber communities and Facebook that they can make money. No? Of course, they're not carrying any offline costs. They don't have any brick and mortar stores or restaurants. So the barriers to entry for these entrepreneurs are very low. So, but that is also affecting those existing entrepreneurs who have brick and mortar stores, restaurants, and retail shops. So, those that are in the brick and mortar and shifting to online, of course, are carrying that baggage of high costs versus the young entrepreneurs who see this opportunity for all of this delivery, Lalamove, Food Panda, and etc. Those platforms are really growing. Lazada and Shopee are growing 4 or 5 times. So that's huge.
So how about yung mga tindahan sa Divisoria or the small business? What do you think is their future? Should they, hindi naman sila pwedeng online, di ba? So what do you think they should do? Parang hard work na lang or what do you think?
Let's look at that sector. For example, like sari-sari stores. The 1.5 million sari-sari stores, they are somehow insulated kasi yung binibenta nila are all basically necessities. And for a while during the lockdown, bawal yung sigarilyo, bawal yung alak. Ngayon, they can already sell that. So, yung mga sari-sari stores talagang nabubuhay ito even in this pandemic. So, they're insulated because they're carrying basic necessities, no? Food, delata, all of that. That's selling. Palengke is the same thing. Now in Divisoria, these people can go online definitely because they have the products and all they need to do is put it in that platform. So and they are, I'm sure many of them already have started to move online. Even all of the offline, all of these big brands, Pen Shop and all of them, they're going to move online because nobody is really shopping out there. And so what happened in America will happen to the Philippines because if this continues for the next 2 years, everybody in a sense matatakot tulad ngayon nangyayari sa Cebu, no? Parang ang laki ng problema ngayon
jump,
sa Cebu.
yes, correct, tama.
So, now dito sa Manila, we're showing more cases because we're testing more people. That's why we're showing now more infections. No? So, but people are saying, are we able to control our health situation now here? No? That's still a question because I have some questions on our recovery rate. Parang ang recovery natin medyo mabagal, no? We have we're now at 30,000, pero the recovery is only at 8,000. So parang although our death level is quite low, we're one of the lowest in the world, pero our recovery, something is wrong with that number, no? It's too low.
So okay, so now let's talk about more on your personal advice on how you de-stress. I know that you have you actually, this COVID or non-COVID, you are such a workaholic. I know you have have so many meetings, have so many advisory panels that you have. So what are your 3 top de-stress activities?
Well, my number 1 de-stress activity is to try to go out of town. So wherever I can, go to Batangas, enjoy, and here the signal is pretty strong. So that is one distressing area. And I see the point, really. We're all in Metro Manila, kaya yung level of the density in Metro Manila is just so high. But if you go to the provinces, I think tama rin si Bongo that we should move balik probinsya because that is where there's less of an infection. There is more social distancing in this area. No? So that's a plus. Again, actually, mentoring this MSMEs actually is a distressing thing for me because I enjoy helping, especially ngayon. No? We just about 45 people graduated from the first online mentoring session with DTI. We created this captive mentoring program. So the graduation was yesterday. They told their stories and all of that. And I'm glad that GoNegosyo was able to structure a really very detailed mentorship program. It's, I think, about 8 weeks now. So, and you can see, not maybe out of the 40, siguro 1/3 are affected with this crisis. No? The others, I mean, 1/3 severely affected. They're really trying to find a way. No? The other 1/3 is relatively okay. And the other 1/3 is doing well because some of them are in the computer selling laptops and all of that. Yun talagang are still doing well. No? So it all depends. And it's a matter of how long can you last in this COVID crisis. How much cash do you have to burn? Now, if you don't have much cash to burn, then you should not continue. No? So there are people na talagang malaking capital at and previous to this malaking kita nila, so they are able to last longer. Pero yung nauna na medyo not doing well, they won't be able to make it because wala silang cash reserves. No? It depends.
Exactly. So parang think na lang of another, like remember in the Women's Forum, I suggested a 3-year plan, tapos para yung a year and a half in the middle, kung hindi ka pa at least a minimum profit, dapat rethink na lang, di ba? Okay, so my last question for you is, I know it's just your birthday, happy birthday. Ano yung 3 birthday wish mo?
Well, of course, to be safe because, when you're a senior, you're in the danger zone. No? So that's
you're a senior na?
Yeah. Just
you don't look.
But I'm a senior already. So, and two, my second wish is to really help our MSMEs. And we've been at this GoNegosyo for the last 15 years. And many of them, I've seen them from nothing, they've gone big. But now, many of them are really challenged because ang nangyari ngayon, yung mga bangko, syempre natatakot rin, baka mamaya they will not get paid. So what they do is they hold back, they restructure the loans and the interest, pero yung additional lending for working capital, dyan nahirapan sila. At yung interest rates, medyo tumaas rin because of the risk level. So that is the challenge right now. And that is my wish, to really see that most of these MSMEs really succeed. And my third wish is, I wish that the president will really, this is his last 2 years. And I wish that he makes the best decisions out there, because in these next 2 years, many people either will be able to survive the crisis, or many will not make and survive the crisis. So it is really how we balance the health and the economy, which is the biggest struggle of the cabinet and the private sector. Syempre, yung private sector, they want to open the economy because nahirapan sila to run their business. And then yung government, syempre, and also the private sector, we don't want the number of debts to increase. So it's really that balance. And that's why we are struggling on what is that right mix. And definitely our vision and my prayer is that mass target testing is needed. And you've seen what Project ARC is doing. It's not only rapid test. We are now even moving into what we call a game changer, which we call pooled PCR testing. In other words, it's now in one test kit, kasi ngayon sa PCR, you can put one sample is one person. That's how it goes. But in pooled PCR, now we're doing the research with the Philippine Society of Pathology, etc. We're studying whether 5, 10, or 20 samples will work. So it's like putting 10 people in one test kit. So automatically, let's say the 10 people per test kit works, then if the capacity of the government today in testing is 30,000, times 10, you can test 300,000 people in what we call pooled PCR testing. That's being done in many countries, and the Philippines is, at least we have now an open mind from DOH. So to me, Tessa, kasi in the end, if you're sick, let's say you have cancer, you want to see where the cancer is. And that's where you put the radiation. So in the Philippines, what is the way to do it? We don't lock down the entire Luzon moving forward. We lock down where the infection is.
Yes,
So
I absolutely agree. Yes, because then that way you are not hampering yung mga iban. They're well naman, di ba? Tapos, hindi nga mamamatay sila sa COVID, mamamatay naman sila sa gutom. Di ba? So this is good na, and because we are puro islands naman tayo, we cannot yung condition sa Luzon is the same in the different islands all over. So talagang kailangan we have to figure out the way, and this is the best way na Okay, so now thank you so much for all your advice and your birthday wish. I really also hope your birthday wish comes through because Joey, you have actually helped. I know this GoNegosyo, I've been part of it almost at the start when I was still a working thing. I was one of your first pa. And you just don't know how you have affected and really positively helped so many. Okay, now we're gonna move to the question and answer. I heard 40,000 na ang nag-register online for our prizes mamaya. Okay, so we're gonna have some questions and then we're gonna have you answer them from our audience. Okay, so our first question is from Venus Panamapan, and she's asking, how long have you done yung preparation nyo para sa Project ARC? How did you come about it, and that you were able to come up with it right away?
Well, Project ARC was really an act of desperation of really from the private sector, because with the start of the lockdown, we wanted to present an alternative, and the frustration was the testing capacity was not there, and rapid test kits were already out in the market all over the world. But of course, our epidemiologists here have some reservations, and I got into this problem with some of them, a misunderstanding, because out of frustration, we harnessed all the companies to come together. And at that time, there was they were saying that it was not advisable to use rapid test kits because it's inaccurate, and the inaccuracy is correct if you take the test too early. So that was a frustration. But from then, we worked out things with the Philippine Medical Association. We are now very close friends, and we are now working on projects. So now we're working together to fight COVID. And so that's how Project ARC. We had struggles, we had misunderstandings with the medical group, and then we moved on and joined forces. And now we're moving into not only rapid test kits, but full PCR. We have donated 11 equipments to 11 government hospitals that are critical in increasing capacity. So it's really galvanizing the private sector. And that was the most challenging, in really trying to put everybody together in a line in our vision of what we wanted to do. It was basically how do we balance health and economy.
Exactly. I mean, ngayon it's really important that, of course, precautions on how to keep your health, but of course, how do you survive and stay alive? Okay, so our next question is from Maria Jovi and then Dam, and she's asking, if you only have limited finances and a limited market, how do you increase the number of customers? I guess it's a big question, but maybe you can, and you already answered that easily with online, but is there a way to stretch your budget?
Well, social media has its wonders, and if you are able to develop a following and learn some marketing, you can be your own marketer in the sense, and use social media to enhance the awareness of either your product or your restaurant. And of course, online, whether you're part of Lazada or Shopee, definitely widens your reach, including with the Viber communities and all of that. So that's the on top of putting your products out there, you have to create the awareness of what is your product all about, no? Or your service. No?
Yes, that's so nice. Okay, thank you so much, Joey. I know that you're very busy, and then you're coming up with. So we're gonna, have the promo now. Thank you so much for
Okay.
and financially empowering these people that are gonna win. We're gonna have 25 winners of 25,000 pesos each, to a total of 500,000. Thank you. Palakpakan natin si Joey. And
Thanks, Tessa.
GoNegosyo and all your mentoring all these years. Alam mo, Joey, it's like people like you that have really put hope in all the small businesses out there, that there is still, of course, there's nothing like hard work, and but of course these trying times, any free cash is good. So I'm so happy now we're part of your show now, and GoNegosyo page, as we're gonna choose 5. So thank you so much, Joey, and I think it's you are gonna have a much deserved weekend out of Isang para sa so dapat lahat kayo maghintay at magpasalamat kay Joey at ang buong GoNegosyo team.
Yeah.
Kasi
And Tessa,
yes.
I'd like to thank you for being part of this movement. In the end, what we're all trying to do is give people hope, and that's what you're doing. I mean, with your show, with you there, and giving hope, that's what gives them the fuel to continue. And
But
thank
Joey,
you.
but don't leave, because ikaw pa lang magpipili ng raffle.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
anyway, no, I mean, like, nandito na, it was of course pre-drawn, but I want to just say, maybe for me and our audience, now my takeaway from you is like, okay, parang establish the new customer, the new normal, which is like online already. It's actually free out there. It's marketing online. I mean, there's so many mediums that you can get into, that whether it's like Instagram or Viber or whatever. So the customer is there. They just need to get them aware of where that you have that product, and that that you have you have that thing for sell and everything. And another takeaway is like, plan for the worst and just hope for the better. And like you said, make sure that you study and make that you use your budget wisely. Cut down where you can. I think now it's a time to trim everything. You can actually, Joy, what I realized also, you can't anymore use nag-traffic ako kaya late. Parang nobody can use that excuse anymore. And all of a sudden, we have so much time and to become more productive, di ba? Parang we can do so much research, we can do all these Zoom meetings, there's so much information shared, di ba? Like you said, even internationally, you can get your mentors in a webinar and everything. So parang actually there are silver linings to this pandemic, and especially for businesses, small businesses. And maybe now it's really a time for you to think of what the new, like maybe the new trend now is like face mask and whatever, di ba? Or bumili kayo ng alcohol and maybe make your own alcohol. So anyway, so now we're gonna do the raffle na. Okay, so Joey,
Okay.
we are going to now announce the winner, and then I think we're gonna patch them in and see what their business are and do a little small interview. Maybe you can ask them. Okay, our first winner is drum roll, and siya ay ang first nating winner to win 25,000 pesos. Okay, her name is May Ann Beldia. Are you here? Is he gonna call? Is she? I actually don't know if they're gonna come in. But anyway, okay, so she's the first winner. And then I heard Joey, sa dami na nag-register, nag-fail na yung ha?
I don't know.
Parang because there was just, parang not naman nag-crash, but you know how they just all registered. Because as of yesterday, it was 20. Oh, there, who's that? Is somebody in here?
Yeah, Eugene.
Okay, are you our first winner?
No.
Hello po.
Hi, hello. What's your name?
Hello, Ma'am Tessa. Mayan po, ma'am. Good afternoon
Hey,
po.
Mayan. Beldia, how are you?
I'm fine po, ma'am.
Alam mo ba kung anong pinanalo mo?
Yes po. Everyday po ako nanonood ng GoNegosyo po, ma'am. Testing na news.
Talaga? Where are you from and what's your business?
From Jensen po, ma'am.
From Jensen? Wow! Ano yung business mo at anong gagawin mo sa pera?
Ma'am, mag-using na po kami. May nag po kami ng pulutan po. But as of now, shutdown po kasi siya because of the COVID. So, yung pera po sana na mapapanalunan ko, in case po na mag-open ulit, gagamitin ko po doon po, ma'am.
Ay, nako. O, sige, magpasalamat ka sa GoNegosyo at sa mga sponsors.
Yes po. Thank you, GoNegosyo, and to Sir Joey Concepcion po. Sir, thank you so much po, sir, sa Tessa Prize.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Okay, so that was our first lucky winner. All the way from Jensen. Grabe. Also, dahil sa Facebook, you can be all over the world and all over the Philippines. Okay, our next winner is Juanito Perenya Jr. Okay, and so he's our second winner ng 25,000 pesos. Juanito?
No, they're still calling him.
They're still calling him. There. Juanito? Hi, kamusta ka dyan? Alam mo ba na mas mayaman ka ngayon, araw na to, may 25,000 pesos ka galing sa GoNegosyo.
Thank you po, thank you. Salamat po.
Saan ka ngayon at ano ang business nyo?
Ano po?
Ano yung business nyo at saan ka ngayon?
Nandito po ako ngayon sa may pinagpinagtao kami na pag-ano, pupuwento, namin pag-negosyo kami right now.
Okay. Hindi ko narinig, pero...
Signal's not good.
Okay, congratulations, Juanito. Good luck na lang pagkatapos nito. Okay, our next winner is Janet April Fernando. Janet, congratulations. You are our third winner ng 25,000 pesos galing sa GoNegosyo. And we're going to ask you now kung saan ka at anong business mo.
Hello po.
Hi there, Janet. Congratulations.
Thank you po.
Anong business mo at saan ka tumitira?
Taga dito po ako sa Bumago na Ecija.
Wow! From all the way to Jensen, north naman tayo sa Nueva Ecija. Ano yung business niyo dyan?
Nag-online selling po ako sa konti-konti.
Talaga? Oh, super
Happy po.
galing. O, kamusta man yung business mo nang nag-online selling ka?
Okay naman po, ma'am. Ngayon po kasing lockdown, medyo mabili ko yung online selling. Medyo
Oh, good for you. O, sige. Magpasalamat ka na lang kay Sir Joey ulit kang GoNegosyo.
Thank you po sa GoNegosyo, Sir Joey.
Congratulations,
Thank you for being respected.
Okay, congratulations. Okay, our fourth winner is Julie Beth Martinez. Wow. Isa lang yung lalaki, tatlong babae na. And Julie Beth, are you there?
Calling.
Okay. Okay, parang Joey, di ba? Parang, alam mo yung dating show na dial in.
Yeah, I know.
Parang, congratulations! Baka may party line pa. So, hello? Julie Beth?
Ringing.
Ayan. Joey, paano mo pinipili yung winner over 40,000? Paano, electronic raffle ba siya?
It's electronic. I'm told it's an electronic raffle.
And then, that's all they need to
Hello?
do, di ba? Register lang.
No, and they have to be an entrepreneur. They will be.
Oh, okay.
They have
That's
to be
good.
an-
That's good. Okay.
Yep. And they have to watch the shows. They have to watch the shows.
O, dapat lang, di ba?
They have to watch the shows.
Hello.
Okay, so Julie Beth. Hi, Julie Beth.
Hello po.
Congratulations! Ikaw ang ating fourth winner ng 25,000 pesos. How are you?
Very much po.
I'm so happy you won. Ano yung business mo at where are you from?
From Tagdilo po po, ma'am. Dati po, ma'am, nag-decision po yung asawa ko, ma'am. Pero natigil po dahil sa lockdown at saka, kumbaga, extra income lang po niya yung ma'am. Kumbaga, wala po kami lisensya, mabilis lang po siya sa bahay. Matanggap po kami ng Friday. At saka, minsan, ma'am, kung may pupunan, nagluluto kami. Tapos, kinakanlap namin sa mga kakilala namin. Kumbaga, kami lang po, ma'am.
Sorry, saan ka galing? Sa Iloilo?
Ilocos?
Ilocos. Also
Ilocos.
from the north. O, kamusta naman ang sitwasyon sa Ilocos?
Okay lang naman po, ma'am.
Marami bang kaso dyan? Wala namang masyado.
Ay, wala naman po masyado masawa po ng Diyos, ma'am.
Okay. O, magpasalamat ka ulit kay Joey. At si Sir Joey at saka yung mga sponsors ng Go Negosyo rin.
Salamat po, Sir Joey, sa puhunan ko at saka sa lahat po ng sponsor ko ng GoNegosyo po. Salamat po ng maraming po.
Congratulations.
See, Joey, you're right. It's exactly like that na there's no cases in Ilocos. So they can actually start na, diba, their businesses there and
Correct.
you know, keep it going. Okay. And then our final lucky winner for this hour is Annie Bogodia.
Calling.
Okay. And, you know, so Joey, I hear at 6 o'clock, you're going to have the rest of the 20 winners, diba?
That's right. That's with Boy.
With Boy Abunda, Aramina, and then
Aga.
all the others. And Aga Mula. Okay. Annie, are you there?
Opo,
Hi, Annie. Congratulations.
thank you po. Matuloy po yung araw-araw namin pag-aabang na makapag-register sa GoNegosyo.
Ilang beses ka nag-register?
Ay, nabasa ko po yan madaling araw ng mag-umaga ng Lunes. And then,
Wow.
habang nagluluto po ako, nag-register po ako. And then, Tuesday, gano'n, habang ginagawa kami sa tindahan, nag-register po ako.
Okay, ano yung business nyo? At ano yung saan ka galing? Saan probinsya ka?
Florida lang ako, Pagirawan.
Saan?
Florida lang, Pampanga.
Pampanga naman. Okay. Oh. Okay naman ang Pampanga ngayon, di ba?
Medyo may mga ngayon sa mga Santa Rita, Angeles, ganun po. Pero dayo lang po.
Okay. O sige, magpasalamat ka kay Sir Joey sa mga sponsors.
Maraming salamat po sa mga mentor ng GoNegosyo Pagpuhunan. Salamat po kay Secretary Joe Concepcion.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you po.
Okay. So, congratulations sa ating 5 first lucky winners. Pero abangan nyo hanggang 6 o'clock kasi the rest of the 20 lucky winners ay magkakamit ng 25,000 pesos each to a total of 500,000 pesos ang grand prize. At the next 15 will be at 15 will be at 6 o'clock. So, kasama ni Boy Abunda, Aga Mulak, Martin Agustin, and then Aramina, and of course, Tintin Babaw. So, talagang mag-abang kayo. Sana magkaroon kayo ng chance sa 15 na next lucky winners. Okay, but first of all, I'd like to say thank you again to Joey for not only hosting and being part of our pilot episode of Business as Usual. We cannot think of a better platform na dito sa GoNegosyo Facebook page because me naman, I want to support syempre support local naman ako. Me naman, I want to support lahat ng mga paggawaan ng sapatos, mga native bags,
That's
mga
correct,
lahat ng kakanin, di ba? So I want na parang syempre, if you're in the business entrepreneur, ako naman sa mga fashion and mga ganyan, and mga di ba? Because
That's
now,
good. Yeah.
it's so hard na ngayon na, di ba, parang the one that's affected is like yung mga native products, 'di ba? Sinong bibili ng mga basket at mga shoes, 'di ba? And then lalo na yung mga tourism, ng mga resort. Kasi 'di ba, kung wala nang business ang resort, lahat na, the restaurants, the mga nagbebenta ng perlas, 'di ba? Lahat ng
Affected lahat yan.
affected talaga lahat. So, you know. Well, anyway, do you want to say? Oh, that's good. So, this is really a wonderful partnership. I'm super looking forward to. Okay, so thank you, Joey, again. You want to say any parting words?
Yes, of course. Tessa, thank you. And let's give our audience and our entrepreneurs out there the hope that's needed, that will drive and give them the fuel to continue this crisis. And you have the magnet to bring in all the entrepreneurs in your show. So good luck and advance congratulations, and you will inspire a lot of people. Thank you, Tessa.
Thank you, Joey. Okay, palakpan natin si Joey and the Go Negosyo family. Thank you so much, Joey.
Bye.
Happy weekend and advance belated happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay,
Bye.
thank you. Bye-bye. Grabe, sobrang enlightened ako and inspired na, alam mo, in times like this, like I said na, syempre, pwede mo yung mindset mo puro negative, ano ba to, saan ang Diyos, and ang hirap-hirap ng buhay, mahirap naman dati, ngayon mas mahirap pa. Pero, alam mo, if you just refocus at pag-isipan mo yung mga, yung mga goals mo, yung talagang purpose in life, and like in everything, kailangan ng plano. Parang I'm thinking like, kunyari, wedding mo, hindi naman pwedeng, parang you just gagawin mo lang na walang plano, di ba? Or choose a mate. So talagang ngayon, it's really important na you choose what really matters to you now. Kung may time ka na pwedeng syempre mag inner meditation ka, syempre kailangan nang magdasal and everything, so important. Okay, so now I'm going to have in this show, it's like every week meron akong Tessa Recommends. Okay. Ito yung mga recommendation ko na gusto ko na I love that every week we're going to sort of promote or recommend a local brand na may mga produkto siya na pwedeng bilhin ngayon online para lang kasi ito na ngayon bagong platform na ngayon, hindi na pwedeng pumasok sa tindahan and everything like that. So ang pangalan nito ay Jazz Footwear and they're from Liliw, Laguna. Okay. Alam mo, itong mga sapatos niya ay yung mga spadrilles. Meron akong sample dito. Ito, yan. Ang cute, grabe. You know, they are from Liliw, Laguna and they make, yung patawag to? Parang spadrilles siya. And it's quality shoes and design-wise na talagang parang international yung mga design niya. And actually, nag-exhibit na siya at nagbebenta sa Taiwan, Japan, sa Australia, sa US, and all the way to Italy also. So ngayon, they are so affordable pa. Tapos ngayon, dahil na-hit na apekto siya sa COVID, na lahat ng mga production niya, syempre, nagawa na, pero hindi niya mabenta kasi hindi niya nadala sa abroad. So ngayon, you have to go to her Instagram. It's called Jazz Footwear. That's Jhaz Footwear. Tingnan niyo yung mga styles dyan at mag-order na kayo. And we're also giving away 5 pairs lucky winners. I'm telling you now, siya yung paborito kong at alam mo, kasi ngayon, syempre, hindi na kayong lumalabas, diba? Pero pwede syempre sa bahay nyo, it's so nice. Look, merong this style, cute with a pom-pom, I love it. And then this one has like this. At saka yung tingnan mo yung heel, hindi masyadong mataas. So pwede kang magpunta sa market or whatever. So, hindi masyadong mataas. And this is my classic favorite. Tingnan mo, may pearls. I love it. And it's locally made. Alam mo ngayon, they were like saying, alam mo yung hashtag support local, talagang super importante ngayon. Super duper na we have to support local, and lalo na pag bakasyon ninyo, let's support all our local wonderful island resorts. Kanya, syempre ngayon, hindi naman pwede mag-travel rin, di ba? It's limited. So, dito lang tayo, tulong-tulong na lang natin, tulungan natin ang fellow Filipinos natin. So, please check out their Instagram, but we are having now, we're choosing 5 lucky winners, and we are gonna post their names there. Okay, so first winner is Venus Panapanan, and then we have Martha Centaros. Okay? Siyempre, puro babae kasi it's like lady shoes. And then we have Sarah Haynian, and then we're gonna post the winners also. So just in case na mali-mali yung pagka-pronounce ko, basta we're gonna post it in your Instagram. So we will contact you as well. So and then we have they're actually the ones also who won some of them won the prizes a while ago. And then we have Mary Grace Amarilla and Sarah Haynan and Marie Joey Demdan. Okay. Did I say them all right? Okay. So, like I said, ito na yung like I discussed with Joey earlier, yung mga takeaway from our show. It's always good na you start your day with sort of a gratitude. Yan ang pinaka-importante. We talked about, how you prepare for your business and that you have to, alam mo, now it's like nothing beats hard work. Yan ang talagang kailangan. And preparation. Kunyari mag-start ka ng business, you go online and look at all the information on that. Libre naman eh. It's really a matter of sitting down, i-google nyo lang yung mga kailangan yung mga, syempre yung mga business nyo, if it's one of a kind, syempre, pero may mga parang advice na yung mga business entrepreneurs and mentors out there, lalo na ang GoNegosyo, alam mo, yung platform nito is the best. Kasi tumutulong siya sa mga new business or small businesses na meron silang mga formula. Ito naman yan eh, parang formula lang na, kunya, nag-overspend ka, so kailangan mong makakatulong rin yan. Okay, so that one is, and of course now, I'm also saying that is number 1, really preparation, research in your business. Second is, parang go with the flow, which is online. Parang yung business nyo, parang mag-forward na kayo. Try to go online or even the marketing. Mag-market kayo online because alam mo ngayon, everybody's just in there. Kung magbibenta ka ng mga pagtisal or mga juice dyan, talagang go online na lang. And then thirdly, of course, prepare for the worst, but hope for the best. Okay. Why is that important? Kasi, kunyari, kulang kayo sa preparasyon, kala nyo na, baka 6 months lang to. Kung magda-drag on to ng 3 years or 2 years, di paano yan? When you come to that point, dapat magsigurado na kayo. So if you prepare for the worst, which is like 2 years, at least may budget na kayo. Okay, so I'm so excited that, this is the first pilot episode. Alam mo, every week, of course, we're going to promote everything local. So next week, we're going to have something exciting. Meron tayong, stay tuned kasi meron tayong special guest. We're gonna have like a super guwapo guest. I'm not gonna tell you who. Basta, guwapo siya, kumakanta, and whatever. So, I want to invite you to also stay tuned and watch next week. Again, the same at business as usual, 5 p.m. here on the GoNegosyo Facebook page. But all of you now at 6 o'clock, which is almost now, the next 15 lucky winners of 25,000 pesos. So I'd like to thank again, of course, DigistarPH. Thank you so much, and GoNegosyo for producing this show. And of course, brought to you by Megamorphosis Incorporated. This has been Tessa Prieto-Valdes, and I'll see you next week. Stay safe, everyone. This has been very enlightening and very inspiring. Next week, promise ko sa'yo, mas malaki pa yung outfit ko. Okay, stay safe, everyone, and good luck to the next winners of the GoNegosyo 25,000 pesos. Okay, see you.
crack 2 mayonnaise to thicken the mixture. A tablespoon of mix them all together. Apply generously all over.
For salon-level smoothness, new Pantene Collagen Miracle Shots. The only hair hack you need. Use Pantene Collagen Miracle Shots when you wash for the chunk-free smooth hair that's always on.